Okay, welcome all everybody to this irrigation engineering subject code 1615505, and I am going to take today the class on the design of economical canal section by using the Manning's formula. Okay, actually in the previous session we have seen about the Chassis formula and how to use it for designing the canal section economically. So in this PPT we are going to see about the design of the most economical canal section using the Manning's formula. Okay, let's go into the concept. Okay, for the design of this most economical canal section by using Manning's formula, the following requirements are needed. Okay, for your design. Okay, I'm going to show you what and all are needed. First one is actually they will give you the permissible velocity. Okay, permissible velocity V, then they will give you the discharge D. Okay, then they will give you the rugosity coefficient, which is usually used in the formula of Manning's. Okay, rugosity coefficient, and bed slope, that I mean side slope, then B by D ratio. Okay, all right. Actually, B by D ratio is breadth by depth ratio, not discharge, breadth by depth ratio. Okay, don't confuse it. Actually, these are the values which are given for you for the design of this canal section by using most economical method by Manning's formula. Okay, let's proceed into the sum in the next slide. Okay, actually we are going to solve a problem. So the problem will be like this one. Okay, I'm going to show you this. Discharge in the canal is given as 40 cumex, okay, cubic meter per second. Then our permissible mean velocity is 0.95 meter per second. Okay, then our side slope is 1 is to 1. Our rugosity coefficient is, actually you can note the rugosity coefficient as n. Okay, actually then the side slope is s. Okay, then rugosity coefficient they have given us 0.0225. Okay, then the final one, which is the b by d ratio, the breadth by depth ratio, which they have given us 6.5. Okay, now with these values they are saying us to design a most economical canal section using Manning's formula. Okay, so in the next slide we can see how to design this most economical canal section using the Manning's formula. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, actually for the solution of this problem, you may also involve the same equation that we have used in the Chassis formula, that is the area you are going to find using Q by V formula. Okay, so what and all the requirements, actually the discharge and the velocity, right? So we are going to write the solution here. Solution, we know B is the bed width, right? Bed width of the canal, and D is the depth of the water which is present in the canal, and A, you already know what is A, that is Q by V, right? So you know what is the cross sectional, that is the total cross sectional area, will be like A is equal to B plus D into D, since it is trapezoidal. Okay, actually the canal is trapezoidal, and you can refer what is a trapezoidal in our chassis design. Okay, so our this cross sectional area A is B plus D into D. Now our vetted perimeter is PW is equal to B plus 2 root D. Okay, this is our second equation. Okay, so actually we know the discharge value already. Okay, you know the discharge value is 45, right? 40, sorry, 40, and our velocity, which is 0.95. Okay, so the value of this value will be like 42.1. Okay, our area is 42.1 meter square. Okay, so next we are going to continue to find the value of the cross sectional area by substituting this value of area, and you all already know what is B plus D into D. Okay, so I am going to substitute in the next slide for showing you how we are going to find the cross sectional area. Okay, fine. All right. For finding the B and D values separately, we also know the equation, actually the formula which is given in the problem, that is B by D as 6.5, right? Okay. Actually, you know B is equal to 6.5 into D, which we can write it like this. Okay. So you know the cross sectional area formula, which is B plus D into D for trapezoidal canals. So you know what you have found in the area as like 42, right? So that one into B, which is 6.5 D plus D into D. Okay, so add this thing. Okay, 6.5 plus D, I mean 6.5 D plus D, which is 7.5 D. Okay, into D. Okay, so 42 equal to 7.5 D square, right? This is our thing. So you are going to bring this down, which is 42 divided by 7.5, which is equal to D squared, and our D value will be like you find the value, and I'm going to enter in this slide. Okay, all right, we have found the B value, right? The B value is 2.37 meter, right? Also we know the D value we are going to find by using the same equation, that is B is equal to 6.5 D, right? B is equal to 6.5 D, so 6.5 into 2.37. Okay, so the final value you will write here. Okay, I'm going to write in the slide for you. All right, we have found the bed width of the canal, and also the depth of the canal, and also the cross sectional area of the canal. Okay, so now we are going to adopt that, I mean like we have to substitute the bed width of the canal and depth of the canal in the vetted perimeter formula. Okay, I'm going to show you how we are going to substitute that. Okay, so the vetted perimeter PW is equal to B plus 2 root D, right? This is our formula, and we know the value of D, which is 15.40 plus 2 root 2 into D, which is we know 2.37, right? So we are substituting, and we have found the value as 22.10. Okay, this is our vetted perimeter, and then we are going to find the hydraulic mean depth too. Okay, hydraulic mean depth is indicated as R. Okay, hydraulic mean depth R is equal to A by PW. Okay, so A we already know from the equation, which is 42.11 divided by PW, that is PW you already know, which is 22.10 from the previous we have solved, that thing. So the value will be 1.90. Okay, so this is our hydraulic mean depth. Okay, we are going to apply whatever we have found in the Manning's formula. Okay, in the next slide I'm going to show you how we are going to apply these values in Manning's formula. Okay, fine, let's proceed. All right, we are going to now see about the Manning's formula in this procedure. Okay, So the Manning's formula is Manning's formula is V is equal to 1 by n into r power 2 by 3 into s power 1 by 2. Okay, this is our Manning's formula. This is an important formula. Please make a note. Okay, so we know the v value, which is the permissible mean velocity. We know 0.95 is equal to 1 by n, which is our rugosity coefficient, which is already given in the question itself, which is 0.0025. And we also know the r value, which we have found in the previous slide, which you already know, which is 1.90 to 2 by 3 into s. We don't know the s value. S value is actually 1:1, but we should find in the fractions, right? So we are going to keep the s value on this side, okay, and bring all the values on the other side, okay. So the value will be like what? You are going to see how the value is going to remain. 0.95 into 0.0025 divided by 1.90 power of 2 by 3. Okay, so our value will be 0.000924. Okay, if you want to convert, actually you should convert it. Okay, convert it into fraction. If you convert it into fraction, means it will be 1 by 5155. Okay, this is our side slope. Okay, this we have found using the Manning's formula. Okay, so kindly understand, this is the designing using Manning's formula. Okay, then we are going to see about the Lacy's theory. Okay, Lacy's theory is a very easy theory than Manning's. So kindly we can go to the next PPT and we can discuss about the Lacy's theory. Okay, fine.